What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Bitcoin is looking very strong. It has surprised me, as I mentioned yesterday. Before Bitcoin started pumping, I thought we were gonna reach 69,100 this week. Maybe, yeah, I said maybe today, which was yesterday, referring to yesterday. But I thought we were gonna get rejected. That did not happen that way, so it pleasantly surprised me. I'd be happy to be wrong every time if Bitcoin pleasantly surprises me. Now we're going to take a look at some of the reasons why. The big reason why is the potential for ETF approval this week for Ethereum, which is going to send the market probably higher. It's already sending the market higher based on that. ETFs continue to be strong this week. So we're going to take a look at that. And we're going to take a look at the previous cycle just to get an idea of where we are and where we could be headed, where we could top out when, okay? More than anything, when, which is very hard to do, but we're going to try to make it happen. I bought some meme coins. If I remember, I will tell you which ones I bought. And so without further ado, let's do this. All right, let's just share the news really quick. Yesterday came out that the SEC's Trading and Market Divisions informed asset managers Monday morning to amend filings known as 19B-4 filings and refile them with the amendments, according to people familiar with the matter. Okay, that was very, very bullish. Essentially, it leads to the belief that they are going to approve the Ethereum ETFs. Now, before yesterday, the thought was that they were not going to approve the ETFs. In fact, two big analysts, Eric Balkunas and what's the other guy's name? Something Seifert, believed that there was only a 25% chance, and most people didn't think there was any chance of the Ethereum ETFs getting approved. But now, based on this information that I just read to you, they're giving it a 75% chance, and the SEC is communicating with these entities about the ETFs. So that's very, very bullish. Probably one of the reasons why Bitcoin started to move up. Okay, and it's a beautiful chart. It looks very nice. I mean, we're still just I extended this line right here just to go up over here so we can see we're still basically in this channel, right? Some people would say it's a bull flag, and which pretty much it is. I thought a bull flag would have to be downsloping, but apparently not. This is a bull flag. We are now clearly at the top. We spent some time up here, right? Couldn't keep it, came back down, tested the bottom part, didn't want to go back much lower, and now boom, up here. Okay, and the price is going up. People are more interested in ETFs, and the ETFs are looking pretty good. Hong Kong has even had 2 consecutive days of positive ETFs. Okay, on the 17th, they increased their numbers by 84. On the 20th, which was yesterday, they increased their numbers by 94, which is really good for them. And now 6 consecutive days of inflows, as you can see over here, for the US Bitcoin ETFs. And that's very positive. We can see that, and that's good. Maybe we're starting to see this type of trend here a little earlier than I expected, to be honest with you. I thought we were going to have a dull rest of the May. It seems it's not. I thought we were going to have maybe a dull June. Well, started to pick up more in June, but I thought that maybe we were going to have basically that's going to be the last chances to buy. And now I'm thinking you don't have much time to honestly to buy. My strategy is that I am going to basically just buy memes because the rest of my portfolio is good. So I'm just gonna play with memes, put little money in it across different ones. I'm trying to buy one called Punky, but man, the Radium or the Phantom Wallet from Solana sucks. I don't know. I just having trouble with it, not being able to buy. But anyways, so back to this. So what could happen here? Well, like I've been mentioning, it could feed on itself. Maybe we do a little retest right here to make sure that this is area support, right? And then we make an attempt to new all-time highs right here. Maybe this week, right? Maybe today. Who knows? But things are looking very bullish. I'm bullish. I just honestly wasn't expecting this. I honestly was expecting a rejection here because we are still ahead. We are probably about like roughly 190 days ahead of schedule of previous cycles. And let's take a look at the most recent previous cycle. Okay, here. Where is it? All right, down here. All right. So this is the previous cycle. This is the previous halving, Bitcoin halving, right? May 20, 2020, and June. As you can see, May basically just sideways for a while, right? Up until well, June also was very much sideways, and then July and August we started moving up, gave it back down into September. As you can see, September, October, and then really we just started moving up. Okay, we didn't break previous all-time highs until November 20th, but then after that things started moving relatively quickly. Okay, as you can see, so as you can see, right, first few months, August started moving up until just like basically July, the middle of July, the end of July. The middle of July we started moving up a little bit from the months of just sideways, essentially sideways accumulation after the halving, right? August came back down for September. We're still above this area right here, right? So August and September, and then it started moving up, got to all-time highs, tested it for a little while, and then by December we started to moving up really a lot stronger. First peak, right, which was how many days after the halving? First peak, roughly 337 days after the halving. We actually had a second peak right here. That was the all-time high. How many days after the halving was that? All right, let's see how much. 547 days. Okay, now history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. So we could expect something similar, something along those lines. But we are ahead of schedule, right? Instead of November breaking all-time highs, we did it. Well, we did it before the halving. We did it in March, right? We spent some time sideways, and I thought, okay, to synchronize, we spent some time in this triangle, right, and then start moving up. But apparently not. Bitcoin likes to do what it likes to do. And do we keep this area this time? I'm thinking that we do. Hey, I've been wrong before, but I'm thinking that we do, and I think maybe we try to break all-time highs, maybe into June, or the rest of this month. Boom, just kind of right around here, just right above this triangle. And if that's the case, guys, I can't, in good conscience, say continue accumulating. Right? If you haven't accumulated already, I mean, maybe you have a couple of weeks, maybe you have like a month or something like that, but I would not go past that to really buy in earnest. I would honestly just sit this one out and wait to see what happens. Take your notes and wait for the next cycle. All right, that's how I see it. I'm not going to sit there and tell people to accumulate when it's getting closer and closer. And the fact that this is happening also puts back the idea that we could see a earlier cycle. I mean, we could see a earlier blow off top, right? But it depends. It depends what happens up here. I mean, if we just stay right around here, hang out, right, and don't really go too much higher, into the 80s and 90s until like September, October, November, then I could see us topping out later in Q4 of 2025. But maybe this says maybe we do top out beginning of 2025 or middle of 2025. Either way, it's somewhere around here, right? This starts at November 2024 and this goes into 2025 all the way to the end. So anywhere in here, I would start DCAing out, honestly, because you just don't know. I think Bitcoin's going to go top out at like 200, 250,000. Okay, and this year I think Bitcoin's probably going to hit between 80 and 100,000. Okay, between then and now we don't know what direction Bitcoin's going to go, right? But hopefully we are positioned. Like I said, I can't in good conscience say continue to position yourself. Maybe have a couple of weeks, maybe have a month, but I mean the window is pretty much closing as far as I see it. As far as obviously there's going to be new cryptos that come out, right? And then is in the next couple of weeks and this next month that if you get in, you could do, it could do 100x for you, but it just gets riskier, right? And speaking of risk, I bought more risky coins. Right, I've just been looking. I want to buy Ponky, right? This one, because this looks like it's going to get to $1 billion. This is a 220 million market cap. I've been trying to buy it all morning. I can't. It's on Solana. 11 million volume. Okay, it's high, right? I'd like to see it 50 million or under, but I mean, these things can do 2 billion, right? Put a few $100 in it. Not bad. Toshi is what I bought today on Base Network. No problems. 153 million market cap, 604,000 volume. Just made one buy. I'll probably make two more. And Benji is another one that I bought. 18.8 million market cap, 705,000 volume. That's my average buy. I made one buy. I'll probably make two more on Base. Okay, and I will be looking for more plays. I might make one more buy on Sloth. It's on Solana, but I'm like, what the hell? It's just such a pain in the butt with this Phantom wallet and then Radium. And while I sent my soul to my Radium wallet to buy Ponky, I noticed that you could buy Ponky on Maxi, which is where I had some capital and where I sent it from. I was going to send it back. Actually, I was going to use Gate.io because I also have Gate.io. I was going to send it back, but it won't even let me send. It's such a pain. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Me and Solana, I guess, really don't mix. But meme coins are looking pretty interesting. Okay, my portfolio is honestly looking pretty interesting. Let's take a look at quickly my top 10 right now. As of right now, Rio Stobox is number 2 again, huh? Let me just double check that, because yesterday my number 2 was Credi, Stobox, Landshare, Relio, Stobox, Landshare, Trias, Credify, UBXS, Sinverse, Ori Chain, WadsPay, and Creo. Those are my top 10. Let's take a look at all these charts really quick, see what things are looking like. But my portfolio is up. Thank you, Bitcoin. Let's take a look, really see. Rio, up out of here, broke through here. Hopefully we base here and start moving up. So not bad. I mean, get your last buys in, guys. You don't have much time. Landshare, trying to get through this. You just had a new sex listing. Credify, already early mover. SDBU, definitely an early mover. Let's go SDBU, very bullish on them. Trias, laggard, right? And people are kind of losing faith in Trias. I personally have not. Like I said, I've made three different groups of buys, and I think from here we don't really make it too from here, somewhere around here is where we're going to start moving up. Okay, whether it's now, whether it's in July or August, before this triangle ends, we're going to start moving up, and we're going to start moving up in a big way. Just got to be patient, guys. And once people are starting to capitulate and get bored, that's when you know it's right around the corner. UBXS strong. Sinverse, I like to see this. Let's go. Sinverse can move really, really fast. People were kind of getting scared right here. This was kind of really the last line of defense, or else some things would be invalidated. The inverse head and shoulders wouldn't be, but this bull flag would be if we dropped below 0.0062. Thankfully, we didn't so far. Maybe now it's starting to move up. Let's see what happens. Very bullish. Creo sideways. But I'm up on all my position, even this one just barely up on all that positions. Pretty good. Tectum is one that I was looking at, and look, it's after this drop, this is the most strength I've seen it at $15.18. This would be one where it'd be a pretty good buy. I mean, it's been as high as 45 right now. Naka, how much time we got? Okay, up against this area of resistance at 166. Let's see if we can break through. But if the market is strong, these will be strong too. Wow. RAI is getting closer and closer to this $20 mark, $16.16. I like that. Veracity. I was about to sell, honestly, because I didn't want it to go below my average buy price, and it got close, and then all of a sudden it did this. Boom, boom. I'm going to hold on and wait. GHX. Soonburst still lagging, but hopefully, yeah. This is interesting. Just peeking its head out. Let's see if it can hold it. I mean, we've seen books before, so I mean that's not out of the ordinary, but it'd be nice to see it start coming back and getting closer to my average buy price. But I'm bullish on Zoomverse, man. They're still putting in work. WadsPay fighting. It didn't need to go too low, right, to get back and test this area of resistance at 0.07. Interesting. What else? Atlas Navi is one that I was underwater because I was accumulating, but now it's above 0.025. My average buy is at 0.028, 28 cents. I'm sorry, 28 cents. My average buy is 25 cents. Pretty cool. Grow, coming back down. But I'm pretty much done accumulating these types of coins. All right, pretty much. Like I said, I'm just gonna focus on memes. Pizza BR, I'm still down, but I got some what is it, ordinals or whatever they get, pizza delivery. So let's see what happens. Hopefully this will come back. Pizza Day is coming up too. Pizza Day I think is tomorrow, so hopefully that'll cause this to pump a little bit. If it gets up here, maybe I'll sell. I don't know. Right now I'm just gonna hold most of these and wait. LAI is one that I wouldn't mind putting a little bit in, but I mean I took all the money and sent it to my base and soul that I had, capital that I had left over, and just to buy memes. So I really don't have anything to put put into LAI at the moment. Things are looking pretty good, guys. Things are looking pretty good. Bitcoin, let's see. Do we retest down here today? Let's see. Hopefully we keep it. Hopefully we keep it, and this isn't just a fake out, big fake out, and come back down to this area. But honestly, it would be good. I would like to see the blow off top be closer to the end of 2025, because that means the numbers will be higher. Okay, if it is at the end of this year, early 2025, you know, instead of a possible 250 peak, $250,000 peak, maybe it's only at like $150 or $180 or something like that. You know, $175 peak if it's closer. So I mean, I am personally kind of rooting it for it to be later in Q4 of 2025. But hey, I'm gonna dance to whatever song they put on, man. So I will be ready to sell if I think that we are at a top. And we're probably gonna get have to come to that decision at the end of 2024, probably, right? If it's Bitcoin is at like 150,000, people are gonna be like, oh man, are we at the top? Do we sell right now, or do we hold and wait? Do we have one more year? There are probably gonna be some more indicators that I'll look at to see if I think that's the top, or we have more upside to go. But just keep tuning back in, man, and I'll be sharing that information with you guys. All right, so there we go. Bitcoin looking strong, pleasantly surprised me to the upside, because it blew past that area of resistance that I thought we were going to reject from 69,179, and right now we are over it comfortably, 70,800. Let's see if we can keep that. Time will tell. We'll tune back in tomorrow to see what's going on. I have decided to just buy meme coins here on out, new ones. And see what happens. It's not a lot of capital anyway, so it's not a huge deal, but I think that's going to go well. My portfolio is all set, ready to go. It's a lot higher than what it was in the last few days, which is good, but it's still got a long way to go to reach its previous high of 566%. I don't know what it is up today, but it's up over 320% probably. All right, guys, that's it. If you can, please like, subscribe, please leave a comment. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace. Together.